Before we start this video, I just want to say, if you want some amazing views of the Wastwater Screes, looking down from the edge there, watch the video right to the end. It's absolutely stunning. Anyway, enjoy. Hello again and welcome back to my channel. I'm just on my way to WASDALE and I'm heading over Birker Fell now. And being such a gorgeous day, I thought I'd let you have a look at the views. Just looking out there towards in the middle with a bit of cloud on the top, we can see Scafell and the big ramp that's the ascent to Scafell, one of the routes. That's really tough route actually. Then coming round to Ill Crag, Bowfell, Crinkle Crags, Esk Pike. Fantastic views from here on Birker Fell. So my plan today is to head over to WASDALE, and Miterdale is where I'm heading for ultimately. Never been there before, but I'm planning to head up Illgill Head for a night in the little Alpkit Soloist again. Forecast looks a bit changeable, so we'll see what we get. But it's not somewhere I've done before, so it's always nice to go somewhere new. I usually try to scope out my camps with a walk before I actually go camping there, but I haven't had the opportunity to do that on this one. I'm sure it'll be fine. Well, I mean, I'll find somewhere, whatever happens. But yeah, looking forward to it. This could be the last camp I do for a while, and I'll tell you a bit more about that later. So I could be off the air for a while in the next few weeks or even months, but I'll tell you about that later. Anyway, let's just go do a bit more driving and get to Miterdale. See you in a bit. Hello again. So here we are at the Miterdale car park. I've never been here before, but it seems quite remote. The area that I'm setting off from, and just looking up there is where I'm heading generally, is quite forested. And if you've seen some of my videos, I'm not keen on forests, so I'm looking forward to getting out of the forest onto the open fells and then heading up a bit higher. Today's pitch is about 2,000 feet, hopefully. But I may have said previously, I've never been up here before. I've not even scoped it out, so I don't know what I'm going to get. I've done a bit of research, Google Earth, watched other videos, checked out photographs, looked on the map, but it's never quite the same until you get there. But the forecast for today is to remain dry, although it feels like it's going to rain. But I'm quite happy to get that wrong. Winds are supposed to be minimal, which is good. Anyway, let's get up there and see what it's like. Ooh, it's quite a steep climb up the forest. Probably about halfway up now. Been going about 15 minutes, but there's no air at all. It's quite warm. I think it was about 22 degrees when I left the car. But one thing that I do like about forests is downhill mountain bike trails, and this one's right up my street. But not on the bike today, so I'll push on a bit further. Starting to clear the lower trees now, so we're getting a bit of a view, which is nice. There's a fire road that heads up the side of this fell. forestry commission access road, I guess. That's it there, but I've chosen to shortcut it and head directly up this single track section there, and it's clearing now, so it looks like we're getting onto the open fells, which is good. So I've just reached the wall now, and it took me about half an hour to get here. This is the first real gate you come to when you get out of the forest, and I'm on Urton Fell. This is a junction of paths now. Straight on north heads down to Nether WASDALE, and we're heading east up towards Winrig. Wow, stunning views now down to Wastwater, and the scree's just there. So my my target is up there, I think, Illgill Head. But the killer is I've got to go down and then back up again. Always a bit of a soul destroyer, that. But the good news is I've spotted an oasis there. So I'm going to check out the water situation, see how it looks, and hopefully I can get some there. Well, I've got some water. It's a bit peaty, it's a bit brown, but I'm going to risk it anyway. I'll make sure that I boil that before I drink it, just in case. I'm sure it'll be fine, but I don't want to risk it, not with my stomach. It's another false summit. Little roller coaster, this one. That's where I came from, over there, Winrig, and just dropped down a bit now. I think that might be the summit, Illgill Head, but the biggies have just started to appear now. Yew Barrow, Kurt Fell, Great Gable, just clouds over Red Pike and Little Scope Fell. Wow, sun's come out as well, beautiful. Look at that, clouds sitting on top of Scarfell, fantastic. So I'm just heading for what I think's the summit of Illgill Head now. I've just passed the cairn back there, but I don't think that's the summit, so I need to go a bit further on, but just thought I'd show you that. So here we are at Illgill Head, and not bad at all. Looking round to Yew Barrow, pillars beyond that, Kurt Fell, Great Gable, Lingmel, Scarfell Pike, which is just behind Scarfell there in the cloud, and all looking pretty fantastic. I think We're just short of 2,000 feet here on the summit, and I'm going to have a look for somewhere to pitch, probably further down with views of Wastwater. It's quite rocky up here, and I might struggle. I might need to get a bit lower, but whatever. Not that much of a chore, is it, looking for a pitch up here on a day like this? Not sure where I can get pitch around here. The ground looks quite uneven, but I'm going to just put the inner up, and then because it's freestanding I can just move it around and try and get the best pitch, and just check it from there. Just try a few different places. I think that'll do. All pitched up, looking pretty good that. Not a bad view either. So with it being quite warm tonight, I think the temp's going to drop to about 10 degrees, maybe not even that. I've brought my new sleeping bag. It's the Alpkit Pipe Dream 200. Goes down to about 7 degrees, I think, comfort level. I'm not sure what the weight is, but it's pretty light and it packs down a lot smaller than my other sleeping bags. I'll put the full stats in the description if you're interested. But yeah, pleased with that. A lot more space in my rucksack now, and save some weight as well. And it should be fine for tonight. So it's nearly 9:30 now. The sun's just starting to go down. In about 10 minutes it'll be gone. As soon as that sun drops, temperature drops as well. I mean, it's not cold, but I think it's an opportune moment to get the kettle on. I'll just be boiling up some of that pond water that I collected earlier, and time for a brew. Well, we didn't really get a sunset, but it's still a beautiful night. No wind, really still. A lot of high cloud going on, but wow, can't complain at all. Not actually on a mountain here. It's 1,900 feet, but can't beat a bit of variety. So once again, a brew with a view. Not a bad one. Cheers. Oh, haha. Always a pleasure. Good morning. I've been reined in for the last hour. It's about 8 o'clock now. The rain does seem to have reduced a bit, so I'm going to have a look outside and see what we've got. Looks a bit gloomy. Looks brighter over there to the west though. So hopefully this is going to pass. I've got some sandwiches in here for my breakfast. Egg and cress sandwiches. So now I have to get out of the tent and start making stuff. So that's not too bad. So I think I'll have them now. Listen to a bit more music and hopefully this drizzle's going to move on. Well, I've had my breakfast now. I think I'm going to risk it. It seems to be brightening up okay. just to show that I'm really committing to getting out. No turning back now. Just so I got a bit more room in my tent, what I always do with this little tent, that's my rucksack over there, got a rain cover on it, so I'll just leave it out the way, and then I've got more room inside the tent. So that's me all packed up now, leave no trace, bit of flat grass there, and all nice and tidy. But it looks like there's some weather coming in from the east, which doesn't look great, so that might affect my thoughts on a return route. I was going to go down to Burnmore Tarn, but I'm not sure now. But before I move out, I just want to give you a bit of an update, because I did mention, I think I did anyway, that I might not be able to get out for a while. I've got an operation coming up on my hand, but this year generally has been pretty rubbish for me health-wise. Started off on the 1st of January, first day of the year. I ended up in hospital because I couldn't swallow. I ended up being in there for 7 days, had an operation on my throat. When they were in there, they found I had a bacterial infection in my stomach, which was H. pylori, I think they call it. So I was on strong antibiotics for that. I also got COVID while I was in there as well. So then I was on the 2 lots of antibiotics for the H. pylori once I'd gotten over the COVID, and I must have had diarrhea for about 3 months, sorry about that. But and then after that I've started getting a problem with my neck and my shoulder and pains down this arm, so I'm getting some physio for that, but I don't really know what that is. And the other thing that's going to put me out of action, I've got to have an operation on my hand because I can't straighten those 2 fingers. Dupletrans contraction it's called. So they cut your hand open and clear it all out and straighten your fingers, but it's quite an invasive operation, so I don't know how long I'm going to be out for. I'll certainly have restricted use of the hand until it's recovered fully, so I don't know how long that's going to be. I hope there's no complications. I think it's about a 2.5 hour operation. So that's at the beginning of August. The next few weeks I'm going to be busy working, so I won't be able to get out. So yeah, that's why I wanted to get out today, really, just to make the most of it. The weather was decent last night. Looks like it's turning now, but hey, I've had a good night. Yeah, so I just wanted to make the most of it, because I don't know what's coming up. But anyway, a lot of people have had a bad 12 months. Count myself lucky, really. A lot of people have had way worse than that. But I just wanted to let you know, if you don't see any videos, that's what's going on with me.